How are you doing, everybody? Welcome to Russell Heritage Golf. Hopefully you're all keeping really good, playing some golf and just enjoying it, right? That's exactly what it's all about. Now, in today's video, we are going to be doing a couple of things. One, we're going to be taking a look at somebody who's made a really good swing change and going to be sharing exactly what he's done and how that's worked, because that's what I want to do. I want to show when people do really good things, how they've done it, so it gives you guys confidence and motivation. But what's also happened, as I mentioned in the last video, is that, well, we've had a little one and now he's here and everybody's doing really good. I do want to start trying to see if I can sneak out and play a little bit more golf. Maybe not as much as we'd like to, but I'd like to play some. So what I did is I played my first round of golf, 9 holes round West Midlands, and I played with George. So we've got a 3-hole match against George coming up as well in today's video, and we're also going to be taking a look at Sharon's swing progression. And not only are we going to look at that, he's also dropped me a message as well with some of the things that he worked on that he felt were really significant things in his development. So there's lots of stuff in today's video that hopefully you will enjoy. Let's go to West Mids first of all, have a little sneak peek at how I kind of got on the first hole, and then we'll get stuck into this analysis and see the swing changes that he made. Yeah. Nice shot. So I cut it to miss. Oh, nearly went in the hole. But I do think, yeah, one of the benefits, I think, for yourself. Oh, dear. Before we conclude the match and see who won, drop it in the comments box below who you think would win over an 18-hole match, me or George. George has progressed massively. Really looking forward to sharing with you guys more of George moving forward, who is now a scratch golfer. Really excited there. Now, swing progression. This, about 2 months, we've been working together online, and there's a couple of things that we sort of worked on. What we can see here on the right hand side is the original video. Now this is something that obviously I communicate with people via WhatsApp, so this is only recorded at the capability of the phone, which is about 200 frames per second. And there's a few things that we did here. We worked on posture. We can see the difference in the posture. What we also worked on, I'm going to kind of just freeze frame a few points here as we sort of progress with this swing. Let's speed this up a little bit. Okay, so one of the other really notable things is in the backswing position. Because of his posture, he was really then losing posture. So he's really starting to sort of stand up and his pelvis was moving much closer towards the ball. Then as Sharon sort of starts to downswing, the club got kind of caught under plane. So this means that the club gets stuck underneath the plane line. So he swings, shall we say, too much in to out. Now, one of the other reasons why I wanted to share this video with you guys is because actually some of my recent students that I've been sharing with online, they suffer more from out to in. Now, arguably more mid to high handicapper golfers, maybe they do suffer more out to in. That's not, you know, sorry, you do suffer more out to in, maybe. But also in to out is also a swing fault. So that's why I was desperately keen to share this with you. And then as we got through, it gets a little bit flicky, exits the club a little high, you know, just not quite in control of the club. So if we have a little look at the comparison then. So let's just get through this WhatsApp feed. Where are we? I was at the beginning. So here, that was good timing. So the first thing we did is we talked about posture. We talked about not sticking the bum out and trying to find a little bit more balance. Now what this has done is this has improved the hip depth issue, which basically means that sort of loss of posture issue in the backswing position. So I was really pleased about this. This is still something that I think Sharon has to concentrate on, but we're going to hear from him in a moment anyway. As he starts the downswing, much better hip rotation. Much better hip rotation coming in towards impact. Hips are much more open, creating more space, and then the club exits more towards the mid part of the body. So we're gonna, after seeing this, we've had conversations between us, and I was like, well, let's keep everyone updated then on how much further you progress, because there's other things that he's going to want to keep working on. That's one thing that we're going to do. But YouTube is littered of loads of tips and advice, and that's why I really wanted to shift my focus to real people. And that's why I wanted to start playing golf again, to show you, and so I can really feel the struggles and the difficulties of what happens when we all play. And I got a bit of a glimpse of that again today for the first time. So that's going to be a big part of the channel as well. Let's have a quick hear from some of the key points of some questions that I asked Sharon, and then we can finish that hole off and see who's going to win the big money match.
The basic fundamentals is what we had to work on. My posture was bad. You helped me with the posture. From the posture, it went on to the backswing, which in the backswing, I'm learning how to get a deeper hip turn. And then from the backswing is the transition. And from the transition, it's helping me to left hip back, not right hip forward. And then follow through. We're working on the follow through without so much of a flip. There's a few things that I've been doing inside the house as far as posture goes. I started out with the club head right behind your heel up against the wall, trying to set up my posture. Then from there I went to mirror work, where I just kind of look in the mirror, let my arms hang, bend from my knees instead of the waist, make sure I keep my abdomen tight like a mini ab crunch, and then go from there into the backswing. With the backswing, I really focus on deep hips. Two things that I did. One was two drills that you suggested. One was I used the bar stool and kind of angled it to where it wasn't parallel to my body. I had it angled to where when I get back into my backswing, my right hip would hit it, and then the angle was further back on the left side, so it kind of really made me exaggerate getting the left side back. The main drill that helped was the drill I found that you and your wife was working on in the backyard. I'm not sure the video, maybe you can link it for them to see which one it was, but the drill where you guys put your hand on your stomach and then you get your backswing with your hand on your stomach, and it really showed me how to move my body properly with my transition from the downswing to the through swing. Oh, it's been a lot of work and a lot of patience. With the new swing, you got the new posture, you got the new body movements. It takes time for me to get it. It's been 2.5 months I think we've been working together. We still got work to do, you know. I feel like my movement is getting better. It's not perfect. It's never gonna be perfect, but you know, it's getting better. I'm just trying to get it to where I'm more consistent at the proper body movements. And then, you know, we still got this flip I gotta deal with. We still got the wrist position I'm not happy with. So it's some things that in the future I can see promise. And when I went into this, I never was looking for it to be an overnight fix. I'm like, this is gonna take time, especially with the years of bad habits that are already engraved. So it's like, okay, let's clean the whole slate up and let's start all over. So that's where we're at. But I do thank you. You know, you've been very patient with me, and everything that you give me has been working. I love how you give me different choices. We talk about different things, brainstorm different things. There's some things you gave me that I just threw out, like, no, that ain't gonna work. And other things that you give me that good. So that's where we are. So to be continued.
See, I always get in George's head, always, right? Those of you that doubted me in the comments section, maybe over 18 holes, I'm sure the match would have been completely different. But look, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed the recent videos as well, because it's very much going to be a strong theme moving forward. One of the things, now that you know about the introduction to the little member, the new little member towards the family as well, one of the things that I'm going to be doing is having a conversation about the golf clubs side of things. So that's something that I've never done on the channel. Something I've never done. So are the things that you want me to start talking about now? I'm out on the golf course, I'm playing myself, going to be getting custom fitted, going to be talking more about clubs, going to be using our high, mid and low handicap golfers, also going to be talking about their club selections as well. So any questions you've got, keep them in the comments box below. Appreciate it. I'll catch up with you guys again really soon.